Are you new to real estate investing or a professional interested in trying a new investing strategy? Chances are you are looking to find a distressed property for sale. Distressed properties offer undervalued deals that are very attractive to investors. This helps to increase your profit margin. Below you will find a discussion on creative ways to find distressed properties, including buying distressed properties, and some important tips to keep in mind. What is a distressed property? A distressed property is either physically or financially, or both, unmaintained by the current owner. For the sake of real estate investing, distressed properties, otherwise known as pre-foreclosures, are homes in which the owner has been unable to keep up with mortgage obligations and is therefore at risk of falling into foreclosure. However, it is worth noting that a pre-foreclosure is exactly what it sounds like. The owner is merely at risk of foreclosure and not currently in the process of it. Some properties are found to be in poor condition due to neglect, or because it is at risk of being foreclosed upon. Who invests in distressed properties? Both home buyers and real estate professionals frequently choose to invest in distressed properties. Home buyers hoping for a fixer-upper and lower purchase price may find these homes to be an excellent opportunity. Distressed properties can also give home buyers a chance to break into fast-moving markets, as there may be less offers to compete with. Real estate investors are typically interested in distressed properties for the same reasons. Distressed homes often have a lower purchase price and feature highly motivated sellers in many cases. These characteristics can help investors secure more profitable deals. How to find distressed properties: 9 creative hacks. Distressed properties represent particularly attractive investment opportunities. Not only can they offer wider profit margins than traditional deals, but they can also represent less competition. This is because investors are often unsure how to find and invest in distressed properties. There are several ways to find these opportunities, but the following hacks are among the best. Look for neglected properties. Check tax records. Find properties with delinquent mortgage payments. Consider probate options. Peruse REO and bank-owned property listings. Drive for dollars. Talk to out-of-state owners. Check the MLS. Search online. Look for neglected properties. When it comes to the physical appearance of a distressed home, there's one telltale sign to keep in mind: neglect. To find distressed properties for sale, start by selecting a target neighborhood, then be on the lookout for signs of homes that may be neglected. A distressed property may have multiple notices placed on doors or windows, peeling or faded paint, indoor and outdoor lights not turned on at night, a yard with overgrown weeds or neglected lawns, broken windows or any other needed exterior repairs, uncollected mail or newspapers. More often than not, a neglected home and yard mean the owner has given up trying to maintain the property. That could mean two things: either the owner doesn't want to maintain the home or can't afford to. If you come across the latter, you may find a motivated seller willing to part ways with the home at a discount. Check tax records. Delinquent taxes are public record and could suggest a homeowner is in financial trouble. If for nothing else, those who can't pay their taxes may also not be able to pay their mortgage. Delinquent taxes are often a motivation to sell. Find properties with delinquent mortgage payments. Not surprisingly, homes with delinquent mortgage payments represent the epitome of distressed properties. Those who can't pay their mortgage are at risk of foreclosure and may be willing to sell at a discount if it means avoiding foreclosure and all of the financial woes that accompany it. Fortunately, you can find public records of delinquent mortgages at local courthouses. Consider probate opportunities. The probate court is yet another creative space to find distressed properties. A great opportunity for investors is probate property. As a result of a significant life event such as divorce or a death in the family, these properties have been left behind. In many cases, those inheriting the home may not want it. This represents the chance to take it off their hands for a good price. It should be noted that making an offer on a probate sale requires a special process, as the property is being sold through an attorney or an executor. Peruse REO and bank-owned property listings. Real estate-owned homes, or REOs, are those properties that lenders have already repossessed. That said, lenders aren't in the business of holding real estate inventory and would rather get rid of non-performing assets. As a result, savvy investors may convince said lenders that selling them the home at a discount is their best move. Drive for dollars. A traditional method to find distressed properties is hopping in the car and driving around. Ben Reynolds, CEO and founder of Sure Dividend, says, driving around neighborhoods can be a fun adventure to do when trying to find distressed homes. Assuming you already have a target neighborhood in mind, drive around and look for properties that stand out from others. Look for signs such as an overgrown yard, broken windows and shutters, exterior paint that is faded or peeling, notices that are posted on any doors, and junk mail and newspapers left uncollected. If you find a property that meets any or all of these descriptions, be sure to write down the address to start investigating. According to Reynolds, there might be something about seeing the property in person that could be missing from professional images of the property, such as the neighborhood's atmosphere and sounds and smells that could deter home buyers or renters from the property. These factors can help you determine whether you have a sound lead. Talk to out-of-state owners. Various circumstances can cause homeowners or investors to move out of state, resulting in a potentially challenging dynamic. These property owners may struggle to manage and maintain homes in areas they cannot visit often. As you might imagine, this can lead to distressed properties and highly motivated sellers. The best way to identify out-of-state owners is typically through direct mail or networking. Look for mailing lists that may have address information and strategize an effective direct mail campaign. Simultaneously, ask around your network for anyone with extra information. You never know, you may find other investors who are more than willing to let you take an out-of-state property off their hands. Check the MLS. Although the functionality of the multiple listing service, MLS, differs from state to state, investors should never forget this important resource. Those who learn how to find distressed properties on the MLS can often find unique investing opportunities. Access to the MLS will require a real estate license. However, investors still have the opportunity to work with others who have one. A property's listing status can signal a distressed property. This includes short sale or real estate-owned property listing codes. Look for properties listed for longer than 90 days. The 90-day mark is a key indicator that will signal the seller's motivation level. The longer a property stays on the market, the more motivated or desperate the seller will become. This can often lead to great deals and savings for investors if they can obtain MLS access. Search online. There are ways to utilize the above methods online for those still wondering how to find distressed properties. Many forms of distressed properties are not labeled as distressed outright. Look for properties for sale by owner that are delinquent in taxes and mortgage payments, properties that must be sold legally due to bankruptcy or divorce, probate deals, and properties that are owned by the banks or the government. Starting with the first example, finding properties with tax delinquencies online is luckily a straightforward process. The hardest part will be finding your local tax assessor's web page that lists these properties. After finding the site, search the listings until you have found a property you're interested in. Another type of property that might be in distress is one in which the owners have fallen behind on their mortgage payments, also known as underwater. These properties are usually in pre-foreclosure and can be found in a few different places such as your local county website or paid sites such as foreclosure.com. Look online for properties that must be sold legally, such as through bankruptcy or divorce. When looking through your county foreclosure listings, you may have already noticed distressed properties being auctioned due to bankruptcy or divorce. Although not every county is required to list such properties, some listings can be easily found online. Finally, investors should search through REO, real estate owned, and government-owned properties online that have already been foreclosed upon. When a property owner fails to make mortgage payments, the mortgage loan provider, in this case, the bank or the government, retains the right to reclaim the property. Many local and national banks have their own property listing sites, as do government entities such as Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae. Ready to take the next step in your real estate education? Learn how to get started in real estate investing by attending our free online real estate class. How to find distressed commercial real estate for sale. Residential properties are not the only ones that can fall into a distressed state. Commercial properties can and do diminish, and they can represent lucrative opportunities for investors when they do. The only problem is distressed commercial real estate can be more difficult to find. However, if you are diligent in your search, there is no reason you won't be able to find a distressed commercial property. Read through the tips below on distressed commercial real estate for sale. Commercial investing websites. There are several commercial real estate investing sites, including LoopNet. Once on the listing website of your choice, utilize the search filter tools to narrow your search to distressed properties or properties up for auction. Brokers. Commercial real estate brokers can also be great sources that can connect you with distressed properties for sale. As a professional who is licensed to buy, sell, and lease properties for business purposes, brokers are bound to be in the know about distressed properties as well. Lenders. As is the case with residential property financing, many investors go through traditional financing to fund their commercial real estate deals. Others may use creative financing, such as through a hard money lender. Search through various lender websites to see if they provide real estate-owned property listings in the commercial category. Networking. Networking strategies include working with brokers and lenders. Having a successful investing business is synonymous with an effective networking strategy. Staying connected with many real estate industry professionals throughout your career will increase your odds of landing investing opportunities. Direct mail campaigns. Whether you identify distressed properties for sale online or through your network contacts, you will still need a strategy for targeting the listings you have found. Direct mail remains one of the most effective marketing strategies in real estate, where you have the opportunity to make compelling offers directly to the seller.